The skyrocketing prices of the past couple months took a bit of a breather in March, and I can already hear some of you hungry buyers celebrating. Hey, I spend most of my time in the KW real estate market, which means I have tons of knowledge to share with you. Call me your unfair advantage. If you're watching this video, there's a 91% chance that you're not subscribed, which means you're missing out on all of our hot new listings and monthly real estate market updates. All of this free content could be helping you on your real estate journey. So make sure you smash that subscribe button and don't forget to turn on the bell so you don't miss another video. The average sale price dipped 5% compared to what we saw in February. Though it's still too early to tell how long this will continue, this slight cooling off will be music to the ears of many of you out there, I'm sure. Let's break down what you need to know in this market, starting with the big picture. In March, a total of 725 residential homes sold through the MLS in Kitchener-Waterloo, a decrease of 27.1% compared to March of last year, which by the way, continues to hold the record for most homes sold in a single month. Let's break it down by property type. Total residential sales in March included 416 detached homes, 114 condo units, 64 semi-detached homes, and 131 townhouses. So that gives us a good overview. Let's move on to price. In March, the average sale price for all residential properties in the Kitchener-Waterloo area was $960,181. This represents a 25.5% increase over March of last year and a 4.6% decrease compared to last month. The average sale price of a detached home was just over $1,132,000. This represents almost a 26% increase from March 2021 and a 6.4% decrease compared to last month. The average sale price for an apartment-style condo was almost $567,000. This represents an increase of 33.4% compared to March 2021 and a decrease of 1.2% compared to last month. The average sale price for a townhouse was just under $797,000. This represents a 27.4% increase from March 2021 and a decrease of 7.6% compared to last month. The average sale price for a semi was just over $876,000. which represents an increase of 34.5% compared to March 2021 and a decrease of 5% compared to last month. So zooming out, you can see we've had quite a frothy first 2 months of 2022. March is turning that around a bit, so things are cooling off, which is music to the ears for the buyers out there. Sellers, there is a little bit of worry in your heads, I'm sure. The days of lottery, multiple offers where people are going way crazy over the asking price, those days are behind us. I think things are becoming more balanced. We're getting less showings, we're getting less offers, but prices are still holding strong even though they've actually pulled back a bit. So last week, the government of Ontario introduced a new bill, More Homes for Everyone Act, to address the province's housing affordability crisis, which we certainly have. Check it out for yourselves. Just Google it. You can check out the summary. The most notable thing is the province has increased the non-resident speculation tax to 20% from 15%, and they've expanded the area from the Golden Horseshoe area to all of Ontario. Now, between you guys and me, I don't know how many investors or non-residents are purchasing in Kitchener-Waterloo. It's not as much as people would think or speculate from my experience, but maybe this will have a bit of an impact, or it may have an impact just on the public opinion or buyer's opinion of the confidence of what this will do to the market. Other things that have happened is interest rates have been increased by the Bank of Canada. We expect that there will be more interest rate hikes coming in the next week or coming months, or both. And I think that this will put some downward pressure on pricing and affordability. A lot of this too, folks, is mass buyer psychology. When buyers see that the market's not doing as well, they start sitting on the bench and holding off for making a decision, thinking maybe the market will slide down. I think that that will happen in terms of balancing out the market, but I also don't think that we're going into a, crisis where the market's going to crash. So expect, when the demand goes down, the prices eventually will flatten out a bit and then demand will pick back up. So things are very cyclical. We'll see how things play out. I think this is great news because we need a little bit more balance so buyers have a little bit more room to play with and they're not getting blown out in multiple offers. Sellers, you guys have been doing great for the last years and you've just been on a huge bull run. So now it's time to kind of balance things out and hopefully we don't go into a crazy spiral downward, but I don't think that's gonna happen, but moving on. Okay, wrapping up, there are 1,131 new listings added to the MLS system in KW and area last month, a decrease of 16.8% compared to our record-breaking March of last year. The total number of homes available for sale and in active status at the end of March was 441. This is actually an increase of 1.1% compared to March of last year. The number of months of inventory nudged up to 0.7. Inventory has been under the 1 month mark since 2020. And remember, when months of inventory is low, that means it's heavily favored to the sellers and it's a seller's market. The average number of days to sell was 8, the same that it was in March 2021. Well, hope that gave you some insight. Don't forget to subscribe and we'll see you on the next one.